Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. There's 2 minutes left till noon, so good morning. How are you all today? It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I think it's pretty cold because I'm still in my workout gear. I'm a bit of a hot mess today, and I really don't want to be that kind of girl who cares because I don't. But yeah, Dave and Christina coming at 1 to measure up the bedroom. I'm getting the bedroom done as well. I was gonna get crowns on my teeth. Ceiling! I'll save up again for the crowns. I want a ceiling. So they're coming just to make sure we don't overbuy materials because I don't have any room to store it. So that's what that is. And I got a call coming in. I'm just going to decline it for now because I want to finish my video because I got to get it done. Because if they come, then it's not going to happen. So having my morning tea or afternoon tea. Cheers. My sister got me this mug. It's one of my favorites. Big chip in it now, though. I always have chips in my stuff. Oh, the hotter the better. So, how are you all today? You've had the weather report. I did work out this morning. Not a lot, but you know what? It's just mindset. That's just what I'm trying to keep in place is mindset. Because once I can start doing the gym again, then it's kind of a no-brainer. And we're going to try and cycle this summer, which I had a bike last summer, but I didn't get to it. And I've had a bike behind my shed for like 15 years. And I finally cleared out behind the shed in the fall and pulled this bike out. And it's got a huge, awesome seat. Because, full disclosure, those little seats that are about this big, you'd have to surgically remove that if I sat on that. So, no, we're not going to do the seat that came with the bike at all. So, I mean, girl's got some junk in the trunk, so I need a decent seat. So I'm going to try and get that seat off. Probably won't be able to get it off. It's been on there for 15 years and it's been outside. So, I'm going to give it a go. So bags today. I got a really funky bag, but I'm going to leave that to the end. Because that's what we do. So bag number 1 is kind of a sleeper brand, I feel. So this is a real kind of classic 90s hobo. I've got one Aldo bag that's like this, which I love. Not my cup of tea because I don't like crossbody. We talk about that all the time. But this is one of those true... You know, you could stick a baby in there and it would be like one of those sling holders. It's really quite high sitting. And yeah, there's no way to make it even longer, but it's such a nice bag. The brand is Ecolab or Colab by Christopher Kon. So he's a bit of a sleeper brand. I think he's kind of hot flash happening. Why is it I always talk to you guys I get a hot flash? What the heck is that all about? I was reading up a bit about hot flashes this morning and how stress, being warm, fatigued, drinking hot, it's the tea, drinking hot beverages, spicy food, alcohol. Yeah, well, that's never going to happen. So I'm just going to have to deal with the hot flashes, I guess, because it's Friday. So Friday is my... Would you like me to make you a drink? I'm like, yes, please. And that is my Friday. So anyway, back to the bag. Love the tassel detail. Love tassels. You know I love tassels. It's just a great bag. And the quality from this guy. Now, I bought one of these Colab bags. Actually, it wasn't Colab. It was called Black Lab or something. Would have been in the early 2000s. Yeah, early 2000s from, where did I get that bag? Dixie Outlet Mall. And it was beautiful. Beautiful. So the quality is absolutely there. The interior is really cool. It's almost like a denim, but it's like a silver. And there's the Ecolab by Chris Kon. Usually it's Christopher Kon, because my wallet is Christopher Kon. So maybe this was earlier in his design life. One zipper pocket, no foam pouches, because this is a 90s bag. So yeah, so I love the stud detail. It's a nice bag. Leather is great quality. When I picked the bag up, somebody had fed this through to make it even shorter. So it was a nice shoulder bag. So you can do that as well. I mean, if you want, you can cut the straps off. I mean, maybe you wouldn't want to pay the prices, but if you're a thrifter and you go thrifting yourself, who says you have to leave it the way it is? Bedazzle it. Do whatever you want to it. If you're a crafter, get some leather. And there was a pink bag on Miss Philly months ago, and it was Coach, and it had all these, all these flowers all over it, and it was worth, I think it was over $1,000. Oh God, I've got the burps. So that's bag number one. I really like it. I really like them all. Some more than others, admittedly. So bag number two is a nice Roots bag. Now, I have another bag like this, which I believe is a little smaller than this one. So this bag it's a little more worn than and just by that, I mean the leather is very well loved. It's super, super soft. This bag, it expands on the sides, and the poppers are still quite strong, because that's sometimes the first thing that goes. There's your Roots emblem. Now, this is a 90s, I think, only because the label is a little different. I recognize the black and white label as being 80s. This one, I'm not sure, but the strap length is really 80s. So I've listed it as 90s, but it could be 80s. And it's got one zippered compartment, a middle poppered compartment, and that will open right up if you let go of these guys, and then another zippered compartment, and there's the tag. So I think that it might be late 80s, early 90s, but and this has some damage. There is some damage in the lining, so that will always be disclosed, and there's something on its way to happening on the other side. Now, I don't know what I would do with that. To be honest, I probably would either put a patch over it or just stitch it. So not because you're going to solve the problem. Well, you will solve the problem. There won't be a hole there, but you don't want it to get any worse. Now, underneath is all raw leather. So to be honest, I would just take it all out, because I love the raw leather, but that way you would be sacrificing the pocket. But this does have 3 compartments. So maybe that's not such a big deal. But you make these bags whatever you want them to be, I mean, this is, this is a nice shoulder. And I've come across a lot of these in my thrifting since we opened back up kind of mid to the end of February. A lot of these 70s, 80s. But again, I'm not sure with that label. So, so that's bag number 2. Nice gusset on it. This side there is a little scratch somewhere. You can barely, well, you can't even see it now because I've moisturized the bag. All right, well, I guess it's not that big of a deal because I can't even find it now. But this side has a lot more patina, a lot more wear than this side, which may just be down to the piece of leather that they've used. But I really like the soft scrunchy. So that's my Roots, second Roots bag. Now this bag, check this guy out. How cool is this? So one of the trends for spring, summer 2021 is geometric shapes. Now this it's not a strong geometric shape, but it's a shape. And it has a plastic big ball here, for lack of a better term. And you open it up. There are magnets inside. And it is made in France. Label right there. I don't think this bag's ever been used. Like, it is absolutely pristine inside. There is a zipper. Now, it does have loops for a crossbody strap. Now, I put a crossbody strap on it and it was so cumbersome because this is quite tall. Like, can you imagine that sitting on your side? I think that would be dumb. So there is no crossbody strap. I was going to include one, and then I thought, you know what? My crossbody straps are like gold. So I didn't want to waste it. What I think might work is if you had a chain, because chains are very in this season as well. If you had a chain, but this is just so cumbersome. It's not like it folds down or you can, so you're going to have that. No, I'd rather just do it as a little crook of your arm or just a top handle. I mean, if you're really tiny, you might get it as a shoulder, probably not. But how different is that? And it's all leather. It's so pretty. I wish there was a zipper compartment on the back. I wish there was some kind of, which is very shallow. It's only about that deep. I wish there was some kind of design brand or something, because I'd be very interested to know who came up with this, because it's so unique. But that's bag number 3. So there's my 3 bags. And it's Friday. So hopefully you're going to do something fun this weekend. I'm going to have some more of my tea before it gets freezing cold. It's already too cold. In the microwave, it needs to go. So I have hit 50 subscribers. So Erin is, welcome Erin to my channel. It's kind of a little bit of a landmark. I don't really care about that stuff. I think I've said that all along. I don't want to be one of these people that, I know I touch my face. Yeah, but that's just me. I do that anyway. But I don't want to be, fixing my hair all the time and need my makeup. Not that person. Don't want to be that person. If I drop it, I drop it. I just wish I had a pet or something that every now and again would run through. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I just have my little chitty chats with you every day and show you my bags and what I'm up to for the day. And Karen's just called, which I didn't answer. So it's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sit on the deck today, but I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to go outside with my phone, have a little chitty chat to New Brunswick today, off to Bruce's as always on the weekends. So, and then by Sunday, I'm really ready to come home. So we do have a ton of fun, but I don't think it's ever going to get much beyond kind of a midweek date night and every other weekend, which is fine. It works for us. And, he does his thing, I do mine. And there's no rules. There's no rule. And nobody's perfect. I've had people in my life who I had a lot more zest for in other areas of being in they weren't even relationships. We tried. Oh, good Lord, we tried. But if it's not gonna happen in 4 years, it's not gonna happen, right? So as much as you miss people and whatever, it's just not gonna happen. My hair's falling out. So, so you know what? At 53 years old, I got to think of my future. And I don't know how you guys are all, what age categories you're in, but relationships are relationships. My 21-year-old daughter struggles and I'm at 53 and I still struggle. So, you meet somebody who thinks the world of you and, just makes all the time in the world for you. And nothing's too much trouble. It says a lot. And, reaching this stage of my life, I don't want to be on my own. I don't want to live with anybody, but I don't want to be on my own. And, you know, we do the fun things together and I look forward to it. And I think if we lived together, it wouldn't last 5 minutes. We'd kill each other, I think. So anyway, a little bit of Dear Abby from not Miss Philly, Leather Bag Lady. That's me. Miss Philly, I was watching her earlier, so she's on a mission. So it's nice to see her doing videos every day because I really do enjoy watching her and all her escapades. It's pretty uncensored and she gets up to some pretty crazy stuff. I don't know, maybe when she's 53, she may look back at that and go, ooh. But for right now, I'm really enjoying it. So if you're interested in checking out some other crazy Canucks, then she might be somebody you'd be interested in. She's from Winnipeg. So that's it. Friday. Enjoy your day. If you're going out and about, you know, wear your mask, wash your hands. You know, it is what it is. Still waiting for my vaccine. Haven't heard anything yet. I think it'll be a while. And there we are. So enjoy your weekend. And I will talk to you on Monday. Bye, everybody.